So now you see post engagement is like 7,328, correct? Your reach is 20,000. That's much more reach as compared to the previous ad you run, right?
Right.
Correct? Your impressions like over like 22,000 times, and your cost per result is 0.002. That's pretty cheap, right?
Wow. Yeah, that is.
So that's good, right? Like if you have even a much more viral video, this goes to even the 30 club, 0.003. Correct?
Okay.
So it
All
will
right.
happen to you someday. Again, amount spent $11. So for $11, you're getting like a good reach and a good stuff, right? Correct.
Right.
Now, when you create the custom audience, this ad spend goes low. So our ultimate goal is to reduce our ad spend as much as we can, and also tap into the right audience while reducing the ad spend, right? And that's what we're going to create ads and go through that traffic funnel, right? Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
So let's check this ad here. Okay, 20,000 people. Post engagement. Let's go to demographics. Okay. Now you see 25. You actually targeted like 25 to 42, right? Correct. So this is where your ad stayed within that age group, right? And placement is again. This was the second ad, right?
26 to 45.
I was trying to beat her in here.
I'm on phone.
Now this is what you need. Give me $25 so I can order it for you, and I'll send you the.
Oh, they look good.
It's got a built-in screen protector. You put the whole phone in there.
Okay, from many you're getting like 0.001 cost per result. You see that? It's a bit it's a bit expensive. You see that?
Cash or card?
Sorry.
I'll take it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just talking to my daughter for 1 minute.
Okay.
I had to go get it in.
Card then. So do you know what address you got on file for the billing address?
Hold on 1 minute for me, Shabril.
Sure.
Little Rock. You can order in your name.
I'm ordering your name.
But it ain't this address.
The billing is.
All right. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It looks good too.
So there's not pretty much to check here, right? The last time I just showed you that was like because the ad was as per our audience, right? Correct. So we pretty much know what was the stuff. If you want to actually understand the analytics, right? So what you can do is you actually go to the okay, let me see here.
You're smelling this plate.
Okay, we don't have a lot of analytics for now here, right? Correct.
Right.
So you're going to see this stuff slowly once your account develops, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for now.
Okay.
But yeah, just after this call, there's one thing that you can do. Okay, if you want to actually analyze, now this is the audience insights tool. Okay, you can also call this the spy tool. I have also sent you a complete video on how to use this tool. If you I'm sure that you watched that video, right? So what you can do here is you can actually come here, okay, and type in United States.
Okay.
Oh, let's not type in United. Let's type the interest directly. Okay, Russell Brunson. Okay. Now, when you
Mm-hmm.
type in Russell Brunson, you can actually see all the demographics of the people who had engaged with Russell Brunson's ads and pages. Now, do you think this is powerful?
Yeah.
So let's say if you want to actually see, Russell Brunson is a big thought leader and is a big marketer, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, I know he
So
is.
let's say you want to understand what kind of audience does he deal with in United States, right? Correct.
Right.
So you have to go to him and you have to ask him, okay, can you tell me about all the audience that you actually tap into Facebook? Probably you have to pay him some good amount, right, in order to get that data,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh,
Now that's
sure.
the reason why this tool is called Audience Insight. So this is a spy tool provided for free by Facebook. Now here's the biggest
Mm-hmm.
issue: when people get something for free, they don't use it. They think it's useless, right? Correct. But here's the, this tool, even if Facebook's asked for a payment, people are going to pay for this tool, and you would
Mm.
even pay for this tool after listening what I'm about to tell you practically. Okay, so
Okay.
with this tool you can. So I just typed in Russell Brunson. Now what I'll see is let's just see what we have here. Okay, now demographics. Okay, now you see 60% of the women are interested in Russell Brunson. Okay, uh, 41% are the men who are interested in Russell
Okay.
Brunson. Okay, now you see, like this is the age group. So, like women ranging from 35 to 44 is the high rate, almost 24%, 25%, right here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you can pretty much understand. Okay, Russell Brunson, like uh, the age group ranging from 25, okay,
To, to 54.
to up to 54 is actually
Mm-hmm.
interacting, right? So that means Russell Brunson's audience is highly engaging, right? And they actually buy because Russell Brunson sells, right? So that means this is a
Mm-hmm.
buyer audience, right? So if you see the relationship status, okay, you see like 26% are single, 38% selected audience, 30% Facebook users, okay. Again, in a relationship, so 38% are single and 26% are in a relationship. So now more people, like the married people are like engaged, uh, and married people are like almost like 30%. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
it's going almost down here, but you can pretty much understand here single people are more interested in his products.
Right.
So you can actually understand, okay, like it's good to target single people, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a powerful data, and I'm just telling this, but you have to write this down, okay, when you analyze. Okay, so number one point, what I found, let's say here, I found, okay, 25 to 54, right? This is what I found. The second thing I found is single people are a good way to target, right? Correct.
Right.
Now, this is
Right.
point number two. Point number three, education level. Now, if you see here, like he's targeting college graduates, right?
Mm-hmm.
70%. So
Yep.
again, this boils down to even a more targeted audience, right? Now, if we
You're
scroll
right.
down, like again, grad school, not make sense. Like again, high school, job title. Okay, now if you see here, he's targeting more people who are into sales. So
Yep.
another powerful insight, right? Now, when you were looking that day, when you were creating that ad, and you were looking with those interests, behaviors, it was like a lot. It for you, it was like a 40,000 foot view, right? You're not able to understand. Okay, it's like you're watching the Earth from the moon, correct? But
Yeah.
now you pretty much understand here. Okay, so if you want to sell something, like if you're using Russell Brunson's target audience, you can choose your maybe go to the job title and choose people who are involved in sales, right?
Right.
correct? Again, 83% food and restaurants, right? So you can target sales people and administrative services. Like these are two things you can go for, right? Correct.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Production. Again, production is another thing. So maybe you can select one, run an ad with one job title, and run another ad with administrative services, and see which one is performing better, right? Because it's all up, it all comes down by the end to testing, testing, and testing, right? But
Right.
if you know what to test and how to test, you can pretty much understand, right? You can progress. You can actually go to the next step, right? Correct. So if you
Right.
run one ad on sales and then you run another ad on administrative services, and if you're getting better engagement in maybe sales, so you can pretty much make out, okay, or maybe you're getting better engagement in administrative services, right? But you at least know these are the two kinds of people with the job title who engage, right? And what you're
Right.
looking for when you're running an ad, you're looking for people who engage, correct?
Right.
Ads,
Mm-hmm.
management, right? Like 23% are into management, correct?
Right.
But if you go into, you can even click select all. Let's say if you want to see the job title, what different job titles are available, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
for the information. So architecture, engineering, construction, legal services. So let's say you're promoting maybe an insurance or something, a law and order thing. So you can actually get some information, right? Correct, clean
Right.
maintenance, right? Maybe you're running a plumber offer, right? Correct, computation and mathematics. So management. So at least for the information sakes, you can actually read all this, right? Make sense? Correct.
Yeah.
Now again, the next thing is page likes. Okay, let's click here. Now again, top category. So again, he's like Russell Brunson is targeting more like entrepreneurs, right?
Right.
Correct. So coach again, Gary John Bishop. Now you can get to know more thought leaders here. People, wine spirits, Rebel, Yale, Bourbon, Svedka, Vodka, non-profit organization, American Student Assistance, right? Create the Good, Arts and Human website, Horoscope, Friends, Linux, Professional Service, Female Entrepreneur Association, Mattress Score, Casper, Personal Blog, Daily Inspiration, Inspiration. Now this is what like Russell Brunson's audience who actually are involved with Russell Brunson's ads and fan pages, again, who follow Russell Brunson, they're also
Mm-hmm.
involved in with these people. You getting the point? They're also
Okay.
involved in these categories.
Okay.
Correct? Like they're involved in Gary John Bishop, they're involved in this. So you pretty much can make out, okay, the audience who are following Russell Brunson are also engaged with all this stuff. So let's say if you're promoting maybe a home decor service, right? Correct. So you can find out, okay, Russell Brunson, like I can target Russell Brunson and Lennox, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
interest. So that way I would tap into the right audience. Make sense?
Yeah.
Correct. So yeah, because Russell Brunson's audience is actually highly engaging, and when you use Lennox, you're actually tapping into the home decor audience, right? Correct. So
Correct.
people are following Russell Brunson and who also like home decor, right? Perfect.
Okay.
Correct. So you have
Correct.
to start the whiteboard stuff. You know, Annie, I have a lot of whiteboards in my home office. You know, and I use
Okay.
that stuff when guests come in. So people see me like I'm a mad scientist, but I do that stuff, right? I have because I cannot remember everything. You know, right? I have to write
Yeah.
things in order to remind myself about those things. So you have to become like that. Now again, now you see your page likes. Okay, now Russell Brunson, 21,000 of the audience. Okay,
Ooh.
21.3K audience actually like
Mm.
Russell Brunson. 477.8. Now let's click this here.
Mhm.
Now you see it goes to the descending order, right? Correct, ascending and descending.
Right.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So you can pretty much make out how many people have the engagement here, right? Correct. The
Yeah.
relevance. Okay. So now number one is Russell Brunson on rank number one. Now you see like 194,000 people, right? correct? So the
Mm-hmm.
affinity, the audience, 21.3K people like Russell Brunson.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay.
now Gary John Bishop, 3.9K people like Gary John Bishop. So, but again, so he's not one of the best, maybe
Mm-hmm.
thought leaders or whatever. But now let's say Lennox, right? So you see like 3.5K people like Lennox. So you, if you want to go for home decor product, okay, so you're actually targeting 3.5K people, right? Correct. That way you have a much lesser audience and much targeted audience, right? Correct. It's not
Right.
about tapping into. So it's not about tapping into the highest number of audience. It's about tapping into the number of the right amount of targeted audience, right? Correct.
Correct.
So because see, Facebook is all about giving you exposure. Okay, if people run Facebook ads and they say they are not making money with Facebook ads, in my opinion, this is what the reality is. They cannot say you, when you run a Facebook ad, you cannot say Facebook is not making you money. Facebook ads is not making you money. Facebook is
Mm-mm.
just for giving the exposure to your ads. Okay. Now you are the person who's actually responsible for finding the right people who look at your ad. Make sense?
Yeah.
Correct. And Facebook gives
Yes.
you all the tools, all the KPIs, key performance indicators, so that you can actually tap into the right audience, and that's where the money is, right?
Okay.
And
Ooh.
if you run an ad on Facebook, like I would suggest you to do your homework and start checking out thought leaders. Like you're checking Russell Brunson, maybe you can check Tony Robbins, right? Maybe you can check Ty
Right.
Lopez, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Mm-hmm.
check any person. Let's say if you come across a person who's running a lot of ads on Facebook, you can come to the Facebook Insights tool, type his name here, and check what he's doing, right? Correct.
Right. Right.
So if you type in, let's say, United States is already selected here. So if you type in Canada, okay, okay, did it go through? Okay, it went through. So
Yeah. I don't
I
know
don't think
anyone in
he's targeting
Canada.
a lot of people in Canada. He's just targeting more people. So let's remove this. Canada here. Page likes, then that location. Okay. Now, now here is some crazy stuff. You're going to love this. Now, Russell Brunson is actually targeting people in San Diego, California. You see that?
Hmm.
1% of selected audience, 0.6% of Facebook users clicks are chart to target. Correct. 67%. San Diego, California, United States. Selected audience is 67% more likely to be in this group compared to Facebook users. So you can pretty much see Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, Houston, Chicago, New York. So maybe you can just select these cities when you're targeting United States, let's say, correct?
Mm-hmm.
For Russell Brunson, right? So you can pretty much make out he's only targeting these countries, right? These cities, these
Cities.
states,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Again,
Just the United States.
we just selected United States, right? Top languages, Spanish,
Yes.
again, English, of course. Activity,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Frequency of activity, the number of times the selected audience perform these actions on Facebook based on Facebook user activity and environmental data, okay? So again, lifetime in the last 30 days, median number of posts, okay? Like again, the engagement. Now you see here pages liked, lifetime activity. Median number of pages liked, selected audience 8 people on Facebook, okay? Comments 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
33 posts liked, right? Posts shared, not a lot of shares, of course, right? Ads clicked, so 29, right? Now you see here, like people are clicking ads. Russell Brunson's audience is clicking ads. So you can make out, okay, if I target Russell Brunson, I can expect Russell Brunson's audience to click my ads. That's what you want, right?
Right.
Powerful, right? Now let's scroll down and see device users. Okay, now desktop only. So most of his audience is desktop only, right? Correct. Again, and Android is also like 59%. iPhone. Now let's say if you're promoting an offer that is maybe on the iPad, right? Now you see not a lot of iPhone and iPad users are there, right? So you can pretty much make
Right.
out, okay, it's not a good idea to target iPhone and iPad users for this particular top leader, right? Now let's type
Mm-hmm.
in Tony Robbins. You see 300,000 monthly active people.
Hmm. Okay. 100% women. Hmm.
So mostly women are like more engaged with Tony Robbins page, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, relationship status, you can see uh, okay, here married is more. Coming back to single again, education level, again college grad, so it's a good idea to target college people, right, when you're targeting. Correct. Now job
Correct.
title, again you see sales. Now he's also targeting people who are in sales. Again, another thing, right? So let's say
Right.
you check 10 different thought leaders, right? So you'll be able to make out, okay, all these thought leaders are doing this one thing in common, right?
Hmm.
So you can put all the pieces of puzzle and see the common pools in each particular thought leader, right, or interest, right?
Right.
So
Right.
sales, administrative services. Now this is this is actually going to bring down all your hard work, which these thought leaders and these celebrities have already done for you, right? Correct. So
Right.
rather than
Mm-hmm.
you checking every different job title, you can pretty much now you pretty much know that these two research like about Russell Brunson and Tony Robbins, that okay, sales and administrative services is like a more engaging job title, right? And if I want to go even more further, I'll go with personal care and home services, right? Correct. So powerful data, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
let's
interesting.
scroll up. But again, I would suggest you, when you do this, take a note of it, okay? Like when you do this alone, okay, take a notepad and write everything so that you can actually refer it, right? Correct.
Right.
Connect
Right.
all the points together, right? Professional
Mm-hmm.
services. So again, page likes, female entrepreneur association, health and wellness. Okay, now you can pretty much make out, okay, people who are interested in Tony Robbins are also interested in these categories, right?
Okay.
Page likes, same thing. Tony Robbins, almost like 3.3 million people. You see that? 34,000 people like Tony Robbins. 3.3
Mm-hmm.
million is, I think it should be the engagement here. So again, Female Entrepreneur Association, there are other pages that maybe you can check out, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you see that? Again, you can go for this. Let's say if it's a female product, right? Here's the page, right? Correct.
Right. Right.
Coming
Hmm.
back. Okay, did we lost it? No. Okay. Uh, okay. But yes, you can
Well,
make this easy. Okay, this tool is like your holy grail. Okay. Yeah, you
mm-hmm.
can pretty much come make an understanding. Okay, Tampa, Florida. Now, most people in Miami, Florida engaging more, right? 186%,
Right.
right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Mm-hmm.
can maybe target people in Miami, Atlanta, right? It's good, right? 2% selected audience, 0.8% of Facebook users. Um, Now again, our top countries, we have US selected activity. Okay, now let's check this out. Now you see uh, 27 ads clicked. Now this means there's an ad engagement, right? Correct.
Right.
Post like 34. That is that means there's an engagement, right? Correct. And we're just like we're just checking women, so we need to select all here, gender, and 25 to 34. We even remove this as well. But yes, a lot of powerful stuff. Okay, when you go deeper, again you can check connections here. See that?
Connections.
You can go to advanced. You can see pages. Okay, you can put certain pages and analyze those pages, right? Correct.
Okay.
Again, more advanced language relationships, right? You can check the education level from here, work, market segments, politics, life events, correct? So yeah, pretty much you can get a lot of stuff here that we were actually using when we were targeting the audience, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to get yourself used to this tool, and you'd be able to grasp a lot of data, right? And that's what we need, correct? And this data is already actually researched by all those thought leaders, correct? So
Right.
yeah, pretty much type the name of at least 10 thought leaders, right? And then start researching about them. Maybe one thought leader a day, and put them in a notepad, right? About their activities, stuff like that, right? So when you run an
Okay.
ad, you have some data in your own brain, right? Correct? Rather than find
Okay.
out, correct?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty much it for this one. You can go, you can, so probably you would be running, like if you're running motivational ad, you can type in motivation stuff here, maybe a motivational page. Okay, you would be running dogs. So I suggest you can maybe type in dog breed or check about dogs. Okay, so your homework, this is your assignment. I need you to use this tool, okay, and find out about the corgi, or if not corgi, at least the dogs, the demand of dogs using this tool, okay? That's your homework. And I need to see that report on Monday. Like, I need you to explain me on Monday on what did you find out. Cool?
About dogs.
Dogs from this
Okay.
audience insight tool.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just type that in the IMC report sheet, okay, so that you can read that later, right? And let me know. So that's your test, okay? Okay, so
Okay.
that's pretty much it for this. I hope you enjoyed this part, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of information in here.